Hi everyone, I just wanted to post a quick video that explains doTERRA's top 10 essential oils. So a lot of people have been curious about essential oils and what they can do, so I thought I'd post something to help answer those questions. And basically the oils that I'm going through will cover the top 80 to 90% of a household's needs. And I'm just giving a quick brief overview now, but if you have any specific needs that you'd like to go through, please get in touch because I'd love to chat to you about what oils could be most beneficial for you and your family. My name's Laura. I'm a wellness advocate for doTERRA. You can find me through Frank&Myrrh Essential Oils. We have a Facebook group and page that you can like or get in contact with. And I also have a website where you can easily get in touch. The website's frankandmyrrhessentialoils.com, and I would love to hear from you. But for now, I might just get into these oils and what they can do for our families. So the first one is lavender. Lavender is a really calming and relaxing oil. It promotes restful sleep. It's really good for soothing your muscles and any burns or bites that you might get. I have 2 young kids and I was boiling hot water and pouring it over a bottle when I was in a mad rush, and I burnt my hand, which was really painful, and I didn't have time to spend 20 minutes washing my hand underwater because I've got 2 kids that I need to feed. So I quickly just chucked some lavender on it, and within a minute or 2 I could no longer feel my hand burning anymore, so that was really beneficial. And I didn't feel the effects of the burn for a long time. It's also, really great for sleeping, relaxing, and I also rub it on any sore muscles at the end of the day just so that I can unwind and relax. Lemon. Lemon's an oil that has a really powerful antioxidant, and it's really good for cleaning and cleansing. So both the air and surfaces, and it's also really good for cleansing your body and digestive health. So you could pop a drop in your water, and that helps your gut health get going. It mimics the digestive juices. It's really good for soothing an irritated throat. You could have some with some honey, helpful for heartburn, congestion, allergies, but it's also really good for uplifting and picking up your mood and cognitive ability. If I'm having a bit of a flat day, I'll often start diffusing or wearing lemon, and I find it really positive and a lot easier to be happy when I wear lemon. It's also really good for using in your cooking. Just a drop or 2 with some olive oil makes the most delicious salad dressing, or pop some in your guacamole and it's just beautiful. But a little bit does go a long way. You really only need 1, maybe 2 drops. Tea tree is otherwise known as melaleuca. It's sourced from Australia. It's really good for your skin, so any scrapes, any acne, eczema, allergies, any cuts, really good for ear infections and earaches. My little boy had grommets about 1.5 years ago, but still gets an ear infection every now and then and all weepy. So instead of using the drops that I get from the doctor, I can put a drop on some cotton wool buds and just pop it, rest it in his ears, or just rub it behind his ears with some fractionated coconut oil, and I no longer have to use the medication from the doctors. That's really good. It's really good for protecting against environmental threats as well. So another one to use when you're cleaning. Oregano. Oregano is another excellent source of antioxidants. It's great for any sickness and killing any bugs, any colds and infections that you might have. After a couple of I've had tonsillitis and haven't had to use antibiotics since using this. I just use it with tea tree, and I just use tea tree and oregano on the base of my feet. Clears things up really quickly. And it's another one that's really good for cooking. Makes a really, really nice spaghetti bolognese. Peppermint. Peppermint's really good for easing any tension and stress. Really good for clearing your sinuses and congestion, and opening up your airways. Also really good for concentration and focus. I'll often put a couple of drops in my hand like this, rubbing it together, rubbing it on the back of my neck, taking a few deep breaths. It really clears those airways. It's a really strong oil. It's quite beautiful. It's another one that's really good for your digestive health. If you get really upset tummies, you could just pop a drop, rub it on your tummy. Really good for bloating and helping your digestion. Frankincense. Frankincense is my favourite oil, I think, because it really has changed our family's life, and I feel like I'm not over-exaggerating when I say that. I had fairly bad postnatal depression, anxiety, probably while I was pregnant, but definitely after I had my first. So that was, nearly 3.5 years ago, with including being pregnant. I went on medication for it because my anxiety got quite out of control, and it helped. I could function a lot better, but I definitely wasn't myself. I think the medication dulled a lot of my personality. And when my second came along, my anxiety, really spiked again. So a friend suggested I try frankincense underneath my tongue for anxiety. And I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. I might as well give it a go. And I stopped having panic attacks just by using one drop underneath my tongue in the morning. And I thought, this is fantastic. I ended up weaning myself off the medication and just relying on the oils for anxiety and for managing my mood. So frankincense is a great one. I highly recommend giving it a go if you do suffer from anxiety or depression. But they call it the king of oils because it really is good for everything. Really good for building and maintaining a healthy immune system and supporting your immune function. Really good for peace and relaxation, rejuvenating your skin, reducing any blemishes, and the list really is endless. I have a friend that's used it for sciatica or the back pain when you're pregnant. But yeah, have a Google and see what else you can come up with because the list is just endless. Another oil that I love and think everyone should own is On Guard. It's a protective blend, and if you have kids or work in close proximity with other people, I highly recommend you have this oil. It will protect against sickness, bugs, viruses, and I would be using every day in winter. I use it to clean with, so On Guard and lemon, I use 15 drops of each in a spray bottle and fill with purified water, and I use it to clean everything with my benches, my floors, my counters, my bathroom. It's fantastic, and I'm a little bit of a hate mess and streaks, and my benches aren't streaky and it's easy to clean with, so I love that. But more importantly, these are protective benefits. So my little boy, it was winter when I started using it on him, and he would have that thick green snotty preschool nose that's just hard to shake and lovely to deal with. And I was using it for maybe a week or two and thought, oh no, maybe it's not the oil. So I stopped using it, and within 2 days of going to Sunday school and preschool, the thick green snotty nose was back, and pumped the On Guard, lathered him in it, diffused it, and it cleared quickly, and I haven't risked not using it since. So yes, if you have children, particularly in winter time, I would be putting it on them. And if I was working in an office again, I would be having my diffuser on my desk and protecting myself from all those lovely winter germs that we all love sharing. What's also good about it is that it's got a really energizing and uplifting aroma. So your boss will love it because you'll be getting a kick and you'll be pumping out your work. So yes, highly recommend everyone uses On Guard. Another great oil is Ice Blue. It's an athletic blend, really great for pain and achy muscles. Supports healthy circulation, really good for easing tension and stress. But if you have a physical job or you just have a bad back, bad neck, I would be using this with some fractionated coconut oil. Get your husband or wife to give you a nice back rub, and it's really good for easing sore muscles. It's also really good for bruises as well. My sister had her Year 12 formal last year, and a week or two before had the Chinese suction cups, and she had beautiful purple welts all down her back. And being very stressed that you'll see it with her backless dress, we started using the Ice Blue, and within a couple of days her bruises disappeared. So that's a really good one to keep in the back of your mind. Easy Air. Easy Air is a respiratory blend, so if you have any sleep issues, anyone have a snorer in their house, Easy Air is a great one to be diffusing next to the bed. It's really good for opening your airways and clearing sinuses and just general overall respiratory support. My husband at first was a little bit of an oil skeptic, and one night I could hear him all clogged up, so I went and got the diffuser and put it on, and I could literally hear his nose clearing. And the next morning I was like, oh babe, how are you feeling? And he's like, I can breathe. And I was like, yeah, I used oils. And so it works when your husband then goes and puts Easy Air on in the diffuser, which he has done quite a few times. My sister also uses it for asthma. She finds with Ventolin that she gets a headache, well, my other sister, sorry, gets headache and quite shaky from using Ventolin. So she uses Easier and has found that she hasn't had to use her Ventolin since, which is great if you can use something natural for it. You can also replace your Vicks with this. You only need like a couple of drops, don't need to fill up the cap or anything. You can pop it in a diffuser or pop it on your little one's chest with some fractionated coconut oil, and you can support them that way without using any harsh chemicals or anything stronger. So it's always good to try a natural thing, particularly with our bubbers. And the last one I'm going to talk about is Digesten, which is really good for aiding in any digestive troubles that you may have. So bloating, upset tummy, constipation, diarrhea, reflux when you're pregnant, really helpful for easing nausea and motion sickness. So it's really good for maintaining a healthy gut. And it's also good if you've got lots of sinus issues that you need clearing. You can pop Digesten on your tummy and the bottom of your feet, and it can help clear your sinuses. But yes, if you have digestive troubles, I highly recommend you giving Digesten and peppermint a try, because lots and lots of people have had their tummies significantly improved by using these two oils. So that's pretty much it. That covers the top 10 oils. These all come in a Home Essentials kit. The Home Essentials kit includes all of these oils and a diffuser. A diffuser itself is about $75 or $55 with a wholesale account. But yeah, get in touch and we can talk about how you can purchase these oils and yeah, start using them and implementing them in your family. I'd love to get alongside you and help you with your oil journey. And just quickly, there's 3 different ways that you can use the oils. So you can apply them to anywhere that's sore. So if you have a sore neck or sore muscles, you can be directly applying it. If you need to clear your sinuses, I'd be applying it directly to the area that hurts. You can take it internally, so like I did by putting a drop underneath my tongue, where you can cook with it. And you can also diffuse it. Diffusing it is a great way to quickly influence your mood and also to cleanse the environment around you. I often wear it. I don't know where it is, I think I was just feeding my baby, so I took my necklace off, but I wear a diffuser necklace that I smell throughout the day. But I often use oils as my perfume as well. I don't use perfume anymore, and I just apply it on me and can smell it throughout the day and get the benefits of using it that way. But yeah, if you have any questions, please get in touch, and I really hope that this video helped answer a few questions for you. Thanks for listening.